Hi, my name's Jeff Swystun, Chief Communications Officer of DDB Worldwide, and here I'm following a great panel that AOL hosted, I am with
Jeff Levick, President of Global Advertising for AOL.
Jeff, thanks for coming and for having the same name. That's going to make it easy to remember.
Easy.
Yeah. So tell me, what did you take away from your fellow panelists today?
First of all, it was a great panel. Hopefully you'll be able to share some of this with your colleagues around the world. But really talking about the importance of a large discussion around the importance of authenticity and purpose around brands. And brand purpose not just in terms of solving a problem with a product, which is what all of our advertising partners do, but also solving something for the world at large and for community as well. So, a great discussion around cause, social impact, trying to retire the word cause marketing and basically just calling it marketing around that sense of purpose. And it was an interesting discussion.
And I appreciated that you spoke about rooting that in analytics, in data. Can you expand on that?
Well, I mean, it's also talking about what is it that people are interested in need. So, if you're trying to do something good and no one's really interested in that cause or it's not helping anybody, that's not going to actually do any good. So, starting the conversation around something that is data-driven, but not to the extent that you've pigeonholed yourself to only think about data, but framing what you're doing with data, using data to help you understand where you should be spending your time, the things you should be talking about, the way that you should be talking about it, making sure that it actually resonates and making it more powerful when you do it.
It's fantastic. Now, AOL has a fairly strong presence here at Cannes this year. What is the company as a whole hoping to get out of its time here?
For us, it's really a great opportunity to meet with partners, meet with clients, and talk about, what it is that we're doing. So you won't find us on the beach handing out flip-flops and, giveaways. What you will find us doing is spending time talking about the business today, where we're going, how do we increase our levels of partnership, and to really, leave Cannes with some tangible actions with our partners, and, spend a lot of great time with your colleagues today, setting some goals and holding ourselves accountable to it. So it's really productive, and obviously the setting doesn't hurt either.
No, actually, we're really enjoying it, though the back of my neck is beginning to fry a bit.
Problems of Cannes.
Yeah, it's a small problem. How about looking forward past Cannes? Obviously, this is an intense week. There's a lot of great learning. How about looking forward to 2012? Are there any trends or things that you're seeing that are going to be top of the list for AOL in the coming year?
Yeah, we're betting the entire company on the importance of content in the dialogue, not just for 2012, but for a very long time. So we've restructured and repurposed our entire business around producing high quality, engaging content that people care about. And for that, the marketing dialogue around that is that how do you actually also take great content that marketers have, great content that advertisers produce, and surface that in ways that consumers care about. So as a content company, we not only want to produce the best content for consumers and have the most engaged consumers, we also want to work with our partners to help them surface their content next to ours and lift the entire experience of engagement for consumers, or as we call them, people.
That's an amazing challenge and one that's exciting. This is a question I posed to Ariana Huffington. With so many people now blogging, sharing, all the social media aspects that allow people to get content out, how does the larger audience find out who's credible? Because anyone can say anything these days.
Yeah, well, I think two things. One is that that's where authenticity is key, right? Is that the consumers are very smart people. They'll know. They'll be able to separate the good from the bad very quickly, and especially in the Huffington Post, where there's the commenting platform that's both moderated by people and technology, it quickly will that social engagement around content is it's the dialogue around the content that really helps discern what's real, what's not, what's good, what's bad. The second most important thing in that is curation.
Right.
So it's not a matter of just putting something up and saying it's good or bad. It's really about, and again, it's what we're focused on at AOL and Huffington Post, is a platform for curation, original production, platforms for people to also put their voice out there and their content out there, and having really great human-based curation on top of that. Because at the end of the day, for as much as Silicon Valley provides the best tools, the best data, the best technology armor, human beings are still the most important part of all of this.
And, it was interesting to hear at the beginning you were introduced as a very recent blogger yourself. Yeah. And tell us about that topic.
I wrote, after great encouragement from Ariana, to contribute to the Huffington Post about something that I was passionate about. I wrote a blog about working dads and the importance of a dialogue around that to help dads be great dads and be great people at work. So I think it's an important dialogue that probably doesn't have enough, that we're out there trying hard to do both really well. And again, based on the level of content and engagement off the platform, it was fascinating for me to see the just how important of a topic this is for other people. So again, I'm sure Ariana said the same thing, but I would encourage everyone, if you've got something to say or something to write about, put it on the platform and let the dialogue begin.
That's great. Well, I certainly know that I'll be going to that blog because I need help in that department too. Jeff, thanks.
I don't have the answers.
Okay. Any little hints would be great, so I look forward to reading it. Jeff, thanks for joining us today in a tremendous event.
It's great. Thank you so much for having us.